It is Crochet Swatch Saturday, and today we are going to bring you some of this lovely Dahlia Mixo. You'll see it's actually got a big hole in it because we've used quite a bit of this for a project already. Dahlia Mixo is a 100% cotton from Hobie, and flip it over here, get the strings out of the way, we can see that it is a 2 weight. Yeah, we might have to scroll in on that one. There we go. We can see it's a 2 weight. It is machine washable cold. Don't iron it. Don't dry it. You know, all those good things. I have no idea what the P means. We'll have to look that up. And we use a 3.5 to 4 millimeter crochet hook, which is an E to a G. So we are good on that. It comes with 200 grams, 874 yards, designed in Denmark, made in India. So there we go. This is OEKO Tex certified standard, so we are good on the all the fronts there. And this is colorway 07. Now, if you know about Hobie yarn, Hobie does not list their colorways on their labels, but they do have names for their colorways that they show on the website. And this particular one is called Forest Fruit. So, let's tell you a little bit more about this from the Hobie website. It is regular price $23, so definitely a little bit on the higher end. One of the things I found about Hobie yarns is they do tend to price things regular price on the higher end, but they do a lot of sales and specials. So if you just keep an eye out for that sale or special, you are good to go on that. And yeah, so this is one of those yarns that is stranded, which for a lot of people, especially beginners, is going to be no fun. So let's kind of take a look at this right now. We have 4 strands that are basically not woven together at all. They're just kind of loosey-goosey in there, which makes crocheting with them a little bit of a challenge. Now, you certainly can twist this if you want to, but you don't have to. You can crochet it just like it is, and I have made a complete project with this. Now, the nature of this is, yes, it is going to be splitty because obviously they are already split. It's just kind of one of the parts of the process here. So keep that in mind if you struggle with splitty yarn. Now, feel-wise, it is a 100% cotton. It feels like your standard cotton, not too rough and not too super soft. It's definitely not a Pima cotton by any means, but it's definitely not like a Lily Sugar and Cream or something like that. Now, I did work up a couple of swatches of this, so let's take a look at that. The first one we have is the single crochets, and you can see how the colors kind of come into play because it's 4 separate strands. One of those strands is, if we kind of separate these out, you have a light kind of, it's almost a purpley white, pinky white, and then you have kind of a mauve, and then you have a purple, and then you have like an indigo. So you have 4 very different kind of colors all within the same sort of color family. And when you work them up, this cover you label, this is what you get. You get a really lovely sort of colorway, and they all work very, very well together. So this is super easy to frog, no issues or concerns whatsoever. If we do a double crochet, this is what we get. So you can kind of take a look there and see what that looks like. Again, those colors work really super well together overall. So I will throw up a picture on here of a project that I completed using this Dahlia Mixo, just so you can see something that is completely worked up with this particular colorway, and sort of decide for yourself if this is something that you want to take on, considering the fact that it is this 4 strands, and that might be a little bit challenging for some people. So keep that in mind. But if you're looking for a yarn that is lightweight and great for summer wearables, then with some brighter, more textured color tones, then Dahlia Mixo certainly is going to do it for you.